mommy friends. Welcome if you are new. Welcome to my channel, Danielle's Perfect Home. I am Danielle. On this channel, I discuss everything homemaking, homeschooling, and everything else in between those two. If you enjoy any of that content, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. So as you can tell by this book that we have right here, I am doing a book haul. So this is a stack of books that I've purchased before we started school. So I've been purchasing things from a local bookshop. I've been purchasing things from Amazon, and these are the things. Here are the books that I purchased this summer and the beginning of our school year. So we actually start schooling next week. So here are some of the things I want my fourth grader to read. Some of the things we'll be doing collectively together, and just books for my first graders. So let's just hop right in. Okay, ladies, let's start with my fourth grader. So some of the reads that I want him to read this year for fourth grade are going to be some classical literature as far as pertaining to his reading that we're going to do together. And I just wanted to pick up some readers for him to read in his independent reading / quiet time, some books that he can read during that time. And he loves any adventure books and any books that's kind of like funny. So hopefully I have some winners here in my research. So we're going to be doing Pippi Longstockings. I've been hearing nothing but great things about this book, so we will be doing this. I have a couple of Ronald Doyle books. So this is Fantastic Mr. Fox. At my bookstore, I paid $3.95 for that. I thought this was okay. We have another Ronald Doyle, The Giraffe and the Pilly and Me. And I just love the arts. The jewels, somebody stole my jewels. Next we have Ronald Doyle's The Twist, and to pay Mrs. Twist back for the worms in his spaghetti, Mr. Twist thought up a really clever, nasty trick. So I figure these are books that my son will love. Another Ronald Doyle, I'm butchering his name. George's Marvelous Medicine. George's Marvelous Medicine. The rule would be this: whatever he saw, if it has runny or powdery or gooey, it went in it. So that sounds like it's up his alley. Next, I have Judy Blume's Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. And it says that this is I believe this may be a series. So this is a series. I do know the Ronald Doyle, these are just, it could be a series, I'm not sure, but he has a lot. Then I wanted to get him a book that has a lot of pages. So this one has about, I don't know, I'm gonna say it doesn't even have page numbers. About 300 pages, and it's Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library. So I got him this one, and Mr. Limoncello's have numerous of other books. So I thought he could start here, and it'll be like a fun adventure that he can have with the book. And I just thought I had to grab this, so I got this from the bookshop as well. And lastly, I did wanted to include a comic book for him. So I thought that he could start with the Investigators, Heist, and Seek book. So I thought this would be a great one for him. Being that he does love comics, I do know this one has a series. I want him to be engaged in his readings and to also not force his reading. I want him to want to read and to dive into books on his own. Next, I'm so excited about this beautiful book here. It is The 50 States. We are doing a unit study on states. So I've gotten this beautiful book with the art. I just thought it was just so beautiful. So this will be going along with our unit study on the states. Next, I have Geronimo Stilton, The Way of the Samurai. So we picked up this book, and I believe my son picked this up for himself, honestly. So he got that. We have we have Little Bear, A Kiss for Little Bear. We love Little Bear books, so we got this, a used copy of Little Bear. So he got that. We also have Little Bear's Friend. And I just love the age that this book have, and like the war and tear of the book. Let me know in the comments if you're the same way. I just love how used these books are. How weird. Okay, so one of our read aloud books this year will be The Big Book of Berenstain Bears Stories. So I believe this book has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories in it. So I will be reading these with my first graders, with the littles, and have them like point out some words to me as well. Super pretty book and great price for this book as well. Next, I scored and I found, I was looking actually for the Mrs. Piggly Wiggles book, like the first book, and I stumbled across the whole set, the whole Mrs. Piggly Wiggles set. So hopefully this will be a read out loud books that we can dive into the series, that series. Hopefully, the goal for my read out louds this school year is to start with book series. So have some independent books that could lead to series that my children are fascinated in, and we can just explore upon the series each school year. That's what I'm thinking. But who knows, things change. Then I have the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, the Magician Nephew. This is book 1, and just look at the cover. I believe this is like a older book. I picked up book 1, and I also have book 2. So this one is the Chronicles of Narnia, C.S. Lewis, The Lions, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I never read these books, the Chronicles of Narnia, and I believe I haven't even seen the movie, so that would be something great to read and watch with my children. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Those will be read alouds. Also for myself, I picked up the Greek myths. So I love Greek astrology and like stories of the Greek gods and all that. So this is one for me. Also, I've picked up the Book of Virtues. I picked up the Book of Virtues and absolutely realized that my children are not at the age for this. So this will be on the shelf until probably my children get into high school, or I probably will read this myself because I love it so far. I don't know, I'm gonna pick this one. We're also doing the Story of the World. I include this book because this is one of the new books that I got from Amazon. So the Story of the World, this is what we will be doing for history. Spoiler alert. Next is the Book of Virtues for young people. We actually love this version of it. I literally just got this book today. I've been reading to the children the library version of it, and I am so obsessed with this book. Going over virtues that the children should have, and just nice classical stories of the virtues and point of views of other people, and it's just so great. So we've been doing this every day for our read aloud time so far. Next, we have also been doing 5-minute stories, a timeless collection of tales and fables to share. We have been loving this. It's like who doesn't like these classic stories? They have Puss in Boots, the Red Hen, Little Red Riding Hood, Aladdin, the Gingerbread Man, Rumpelstiltskins, the Elves and the Shoemaker, the Tortoise and the Hare, the Princess and the Pea, the Little Mermaid. So we are going through this, as you can see my little tabby. We are going through this, and we are loving the classical fairy tale stories. So great. We have also been doing that for our read alouds. So these are all the books that I have purchased before, well, I would say this month and half of last month, and maybe the month before, as I've been seeing books and I'm thinking that they could be interest to us, or we can utilize them and include them in this year, then I pick them up. If I feel like they are a great price, then I will pick them up as well and have them on our bookshelf. And you can never have too many books for your bookshelf. So thank you so much for watching, mommy friends. These are all the books that I purchased for the beginning of our school year. Of course, I will keep you posted along the way of what books we love and enjoyed. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video if you found it helpful. So I shall see you in the next one. Bye.